Recording in progress.
Hello, Wanda.
Hi, Brian.
How we doing today?
I'm good, and you? I have allergies, so I'm a little bit congested.
Oh no, don't tell me that.
Yeah.
Allergies from what? The summer?
Yeah, there's some allergies.
Wow, that's the worst.
It is. It's really bad.
That
So I
is.
woke up at 7 o'clock this morning. I couldn't sleep.
Oh shoot.
Yeah.
All right.
So
Well.
I heard about the surprise, and congratulations! How's your baby girl?
Oh, my baby girl's phenomenal. Thank you for asking. Yeah.
Oh,
It was a crazy week, but we got through it.
amazing. You
Yeah.
get to enjoy your little blessing.
Yeah. She's gorgeous. I thought it was a lie when like you really like love your kid the moment it comes out, and like I was like, I don't think so, but it's true.
Yes.
It's true. It's crazy.
And you have a girl.
Yeah, I have a baby girl. I'm a girl dad.
Yeah, that sinks in different. It
I
is
think
different.
so. I think so.
Yeah.
I think so. Do you have any? You know what? I would love to do this since we're solo right now. Do you have any advice for new parents or moms out there, maybe that I could share to mom?
There's nothing in the book that is perfect.
I like that.
Yes. Any advice you have?
It doesn't come with a manual. You just gotta learn on your own personal experience.
I like that.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
I like
I mean,
that.
you can say what you're saying, but everybody learns in their own way.
Yes.
Mm.
I can tell you that I follow a lot of the Bible.
I like that too. By the way, I love the comment or was it a DM? I think you messaged me, or was it a comment? I don't remember. From one of my stories that I shared.
I don't remember. Can you
Yeah, it was
that?
I think it was about like women, moms, feminism, and you were like, yeah, that's why I follow the Bible or whatnot, right?
Yes.
Yep.
That's the best way. That's the real manual. If you want to raise a good girl, keep away from like a lot of technology too, because that messes.
Yeah, the mental, absolutely.
Yeah. It all depends on how you were raised too. Like your mom already gave you some tools.
Completely agree.
Yeah. Those are the moms know best.
Yep. Yep. Completely agree. I completely agree. Wanda, give me a win, girl. Let's do this.
A win.
Yes.
I walked more than 25,000 steps yesterday.
Ooh, she walked more than 2,500?
What was it? 25,000 steps, right? That's 25,000 steps.
Wow.
We went from Battery Park, Fulton, Church Street. We were walking.
From the east side to the west side.
From the east side to the west side.
Really?
That was the most I walked. And let me tell you, I'm sore. You talking about sore today? I'm sore.
I love that.
Yeah, I'm limping. And on top of that, I have to go back out today. And I do the food shopping I order my food.
Okay.
Yeah, I do food shopping online, so I go pick it up.
That's good. That's good. That's quick and efficient.
Yep, that's my win. I do still have some concerns, but...
Concerns? Talk to me. Give me any questions or any support that I can give. I'm yours right now before we move on to the next person.
The weight gain is crazy because of... you already know why, and then the hormonal changes too. Those two are like my biggest enemy right now. I'm trying my best. So I'm thinking about, I spoke to Aaron, changing my the whole entire diet.
Macros.
I don't know if 1,400 is working for me. Maybe less than that, or maybe just putting a higher amount of protein as more carbs. Because I've been eating like how I told you that I eat, but then I think I'm gonna have to change that too.
Why you say that?
Because like, well, my body type is not, it's not kind of working like how I want to. Like when I was younger, it was easier because I was, burning more calories. But then now, I'm thinking maybe incorporating veggies since I didn't want to do that.
That's
Yeah.
smart. Wanda, have you looked into have you looked into you make your own food right now, right? You cook your own
Yeah,
food.
yo cocino yo misma.
Okay. Are you weighing your food? Are you doing measurements or anything like that?
That's time consuming. I can't do it. Sometimes I can, sometimes I cannot. It depends on my day.
Got it. Okay,
I do have a scale.
so let me ask you this. How do you know if you're specifically consuming 1400 calories?
The app helps me when I log it in. Like, and like also eye measurement that I do. Like, I should know how much is a cup of rice just by looking at it. And then the hand measurements that I do,
Good.
that
Good.
taught me.
Yes.
I do that. But on days that I have like EMS are the hardest. That's when I see the weight gain from that. Like that can last up to 2 weeks.
Wanda, the scale aside, how do you feel?
The what? Come again?
The scale, the number on the scale, your weight aside, how do you feel? You don't feel good?
Mm.
Okay. How long are you sleeping for?
Honestly, my sleep is not that good.
What does that mean?
It means I could go to sleep late and wake up late since I'm on vacation from school.
Okay.
What
time are you going to sleep?
I'm fine. It depends. Like there are days that I sleep.
What time are you going to sleep?
Like last night, I'm not gonna lie, I went to sleep like at midnight.
Okay, and what time do you wake up?
7, and I'm exhausted.
Mm.
Yeah.
Got it.
I read that.
And in the last 2 hours before you go to sleep, what are you doing?
Just watching TV.
Okay, are you eating anything?
Normally I won't. But like if I want to eat a little something, it would be. Like yesterday I had a little bit of tortilla chips. That's it. Like really little bit. Like because I wanted like something salty. That's it. Other than that, I want to do salud.
Okay.
That way.
What about breakfast?
Breakfast will be like a protein shake or like right now for breakfast I had a protein yogurt with granola.
Got it. How long from the moment you get up to you having breakfast, how long does that distance that take?
The moment I wake up, maybe I will wait like an hour before I eat.
Got it. Okay.
Yeah, so I don't get hungry right away.
Do you consume anything within that hour?
Coffee.
Okay, got it. Mm-hmm. All right, so there could be two factors here. Number one, I want you to really think about the fact that you stopped Ozempic, okay, and you're on hormonal imbalances trying to get back into the balance again. That takes time. Hormones doesn't just change from 1 month to another, 1 week to another, 1 day to another. It takes months to just go back into how normal your hormones should get to in its balance. Okay, that's number one. You want to consider that. Number two, you're not helping yourself with the inconsistent sleep schedule. Okay, so the reason why I ask is because there's been times where we'll have a conversation in the DMs, and you're really stressed about the number on the scale, which is one factor, but is not the 100% factor. It's how you feel, and then when I ask you how you feel, you're doing this. That's not good either. And 9 times out of 10, if I'm seeing this, and you're seeing that you're eating somewhat healthy because you are eyeballing your measurements and you're doing all the tips that I've given you and I've supplied to you and Aaron has supplied to you, then it might be another factor. And the other factor might just be sleep.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay.
Now we've had a lot of seminars in the past recently about sleep. So my homework here for you is going to be delay the coffee. Delay the coffee until after you have breakfast. You cannot have coffee until you have breakfast.
Okay.
You think that's doable?
That works. Yeah. Makes sense.
You think that's doable?
I'll work on that part. Yeah, I think it's the coffee that's just suppressing my appetite at the same time.
All right.
Uh,
If you do
that's
that,
my weight.
if you, I would say 90 minutes, an hour and a half. So if you're having breakfast an hour, after breakfast, that's why I said after breakfast, you could have your coffee. Now I'm gonna tell you one thing. It's gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough doing it. But after a few days, you're gonna start feeling a little bit more energized throughout the day.
Stare at their owners while they eat in order to
Give me a
manipulate
second. I enter from my phone. Can you accept that one?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, well, it was too much noise.
I hear you. It's okay. Okay, so that being said, just I want you to just focus on that. Delay coffee until after you have breakfast, and then right before you go to bed, I want you to avoid eating anything an hour before you go to bed. You think you do that? Wanda? I can't hear you.
Yes.
Okay, perfect. All right. So delay coffee until after you have breakfast, and then delay eating for an hour before you go to bed.
Okay.
Okay? Try that. Give that a week and a half.
Okay.
I promise you're going to be a little bit more energized. You're not going to see results if your sleep isn't fixed. You could have a proper diet, you could be working out every single day, but if your sleep is horrible, is trash, then you're not going to see results, period.
Gotcha.
Okay?
Oh.
Cool.
Thank
All right,
you.
Mama. Of course. Of course. All right, Miss iPhone. Ray, are you there with me?
Yeah, I'm here.
How you doing, girl?
Good.
So this is Ray's first call. I'm recording this call, by the way. I like to record so that people can replay it. People that can't make the calls. We have calls twice a week. This is your first ever call. So over on the community chat, everybody welcome Ray. Wanda, welcome Ray. This is her first call ever.
Welcome.
Phenomenal. All right.
Hi.
That's number one. Number two is the setup of this call is I choose all participants to share a goal with me and to have a proper Q&A with me before we move on to the topic. So do you have a win for me?
Today's been a week since I've been here. Other than that.
I love that. Okay. And besides that, have you worked out?
Yeah, I worked out yesterday. It was hard.
I love that. So I would consider that a huge win.
Okay.
Phenomenal. Cool. All right, Ray. So do you have any questions for me so that I can best support you?
No, not right now.
No, not at all. I'm all
No,
yours right now. You sure?
Yeah.
No problem. No pressure. Okay, we have a small little circle here today. Usually we have like 10, 15 people. I think it's a Sunday and it's the first Sunday of August, so everybody's enjoying their time, but I'm sure they're going to be watching the replay. So we're going to move on. Feel free to interrupt this. Okay, this is your call. This is free for your info. Okay, feel free to interrupt. All right, today what I want to talk about is soreness. A lot of people think soreness is very important in working out. Okay, now who here, go on the chat, who here has always thought they need to feel sore so that they can feel like they had a good workout? Put me on the chat. Or I did. Good, Wanda. Wanda says I did. Phenomenal. What about you, Ray? Me. Good, perfect. Okay. So that is not true. Okay? If that were true, typically when people work out, they should be working out 2 to 3 times a week. Okay? Now, this is the math. I want you guys to step back and think about it. If you guys work out 3 times out of the week so that you guys can look for soreness, these are the days of the week. Let's say you work out Sunday. Let's say you work out Tuesday. Let's say you work out Thursday. Okay? Now, that being said, usually soreness happens the day after, right? Okay. And then sometimes, let's say, for example, you do some legs. The next day, you could barely go to the bathroom. It's painful going to the bathroom. You can't even get up from the toilet, right? Now, imagine working out the next day. Let's say you work out here, and here, and here. You're going to be extremely sore. And if you cannot sit down and go to the toilet, what makes you think you can easily squat with 50 pounds or 100 pounds on your back? What makes you think that you can leg press 100 pounds at the gym? If you're sore in your upper body, what makes you think that you can do any presses overhead or pulling motions at the gym without feeling any pain? And if you're in pain and if you're sore, then you're not going to be doing exercises efficiently or correctly because you're so sore you cannot move properly. So that being said, most people, they think, oh, I need to be extremely sore. So when that happens, they work out on a Sunday. Then they don't feel sore on Monday and they're like, you know what? Let me go to the gym again. They work out on Monday. Then Tuesday comes. They're finally maybe a little bit sore, but they're like, I'm going to push through the soreness. They work out here. And then because they worked out for 3 days straight, hypothetically, they're in pain Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. And then what happens is you are out of the rhythm of working out for 4 days straight. And if you are out of the rhythm for 4 days straight, next thing you know, it's going to be extremely hard for you to wake up on Sunday so you can work out, and then Monday so that you can work out. Why? Because you're in so much pain for 4 days straight, and then you're out of rhythm. You don't have momentum. You don't feel like you're working out because you're like, oh man, I just got lazy. I'm out of consistency. So when I say, and I purposely do this with some of my clients here, I make you guys work out one day. Then I make you guys work out, skip a day, work out in 2 days or 3 days. Then I make you guys work out after 2 or 3 days. And then some of you guys are just like, Brian, how come I'm not seeing too many of my workouts throughout the week? I want to do more. Sometimes more is too much. Sometimes more is too much. And then you're not gonna recover. Okay? For all the strong moms and the strong dads out there, if you guys want to see more glutes, more legs, or more chest, more arms, okay, and you guys want to lift heavy, that's completely fine. But if you lift heavy on a Sunday, you're not going to be able to do that area of muscles until Wednesday or Thursday. But some of you guys do it every other day. And then you're like, hey, how come it's not growing? How come I'm sore? And then after a week, how come my shoulder hurts? How come my hip hurts? How come my back hurts? And that injury will just get you from taking a break for the gym for the rest of the week, take a week off, and then you're starting from day one again. Who here on the chat has that happened to? Or maybe you know someone has that happened to. Okay, TikTok, I have a lot of people on TikTok saying yes. Instagram, yes. YouTube, yes. Wanda says, you remember me. Ray says me. Wanda says an injury happened. Exactly. So what happens here is, guys, I purposely try to decrease the intensity on some of the workouts so that you can get more volume in. Okay? If you get more volume, if you get into the consistency of working out Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and just stay consistent with those 3 days throughout the week, you're going to see more results. However, if you end up working out Sunday, Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, and then Friday, 5 days out of the week, you're not going to see results. Why? Because the soreness is going to go up. And if you're in pain, you're not going to be moving efficiently. But you know what? But Brian, how come there's so many good-looking men and women out there that work out 7 days out of the week? You know what? Good question. Let's entertain that. Okay? I'm going to entertain that for you. You're completely right. You're completely right. Now, let's say those people love to go to the gym. It's their stress relief. Like me. I like to go to the gym because it's a stress reliever for me. I'm not there for the results. I'm there for the stress release. It's therapy for me. Okay? You, on the other hand, maybe are going to the gym so that you can see results, so that you can be a better mom, so that you can be a better person, so you can look better for the confidence to go up, etc. So you can look good. I get it. That does not mean you love the gym. But let's play with this idea. You want to work out, let's say 5 days out of the week. Let's say Sunday, Monday, Tuesday you take a break because you don't have, your kid has a doctor's appointment. You have to go play tennis, whatever. Wednesday, Thursday, and then Friday. Okay? So let's say you do booty Sunday. Then you do upper body Monday. Then you rest. Okay? Now it's Wednesday. It's booty again. Okay? You worked out Sunday. Soreness usually takes about 24 to 48 hours to get rid of. Okay? But you're finally not sore from your booty day. You're finally not sore. 24 to 48 hours is here. You're finally not sore here. Now you're doing booty again. Now, if you're working out booty, then Thursday you're doing upper body again. And then Friday, you want to look good for the weekend. So you're going to do booty again. Screw it. Why not? You're still sore from booty 2 days ago. Why would you do that? But all the people on Instagram do it. All the good-looking people, completely fine. I understand. But they like going to the gym, and they know how to program their workouts. So if you want to be at the gym 6 days out of the week, that's completely fine. You could tell me, or you could adjust your program. That's completely fine. Now, remember what I said. You recover from your workout 24 to 48 hours after. Okay? That means if you work out 5 days out of the week, you're going to be in pain after every workout. You're going to be in pain here from this workout. You're going to be in pain here from this workout. Then you're going to be in pain here from this workout. Then you're going to be in pain from here from this workout. And you're going to be in pain here because of this workout. Do you understand that every single day you're going to be in pain? Why do you want to be in pain every single day if you don't like the gym like that? Some people are crazy like me. I like to feel some soreness. But then what happens is, if I want to spend time with my family, if I want to walk around with my pregnant wife, or if I want to play around with my kids, I can't do that because I'm so sore. I just want to sit down. You do not want to be in pain 24/7, guys. That's the point. So that's why a proper program should be 2 to 3 times out of the week. Now, if you insist on working out 5 days of the week, that's completely fine. And what I'll do is, I'll purposely lower the intensity for those 5 days. Okay? If you want to work out 5 or 6 days out of the week, that's okay. But me as a trainer, because I'm a professional, I'm going to lower and adjust your workouts so the intensity won't be that high, so that you won't be dying every day of the week. But that does not mean you need to go 120% every single time you work out because you go to the gym 5 days of the week. Does that make sense? Go in the chat and tell me yes if that makes sense, or no, does that make sense? That doesn't make sense. Tell me yes or no, yes or no, yes or no. Tell me in the chat, does that make sense, yes or no? Wanda says yes, good. Ray, what about you? Okay, she says yes, perfect. Do we have any questions on this? Okay. Do we have any questions, yes or no? Okay, so that being said, 2 to 3 times is ideal for a normal person. Okay? If you're a gym rat and you love to go to the gym, that's completely fine. You could do 5 times a week. But that means the intensity of your workouts have to be lower, so that you won't get injured and so that you won't be sore every single day. You don't want to be sore every single day. Okay? Now, the announcement here, I want to drop a Google form, Abarca Fitness fam, on the chat here. On the chat here. Where is it? Copy. Good. Perfect. Wanda, I'm not sure if you filled this out already. And Ray, necessarily, you don't have to do this because this is your first week. You don't have too much context on the app yet. Obviously, when you do have more experience in the app, you can absolutely go for it. I'm not sure if you did this. This is a feedback form. I updated the feedback form. Mindset Coach Steph dropped it in the community chat yesterday. I'm having all my clients fill this out. Obviously, my clients have been longer here for a week. And there's just some questions on certain aspects of the service, coaching, if you're open to... Oh, Wanda already did it. Perfect. All right, so then I'm talking to everybody else who's going to be watching the replay. This is all for anyone who wants to see more of these type of classes throughout the week, see less of them. If you're open in the potential of having a woman coach, and if you don't, that's fine. If you do, absolutely tell me. I just want some feedback from your experience so far, and this way I'm obviously here to best support you and make your experience the best possible. Okay? That being said, if we don't have any questions, I do have to get going on the next call. No questions, Ray. No questions, Wanda. No, perfect. All right. I love you all. Wanda, don't forget your homework. Okay? All right. Bye, guys. Dope. All right. Who's here talking shit? YouTube. All right. What's going on? I have a task for you. You have to do a job for us. No, I'm good. Dak Prescott doing a podcast now. That's funny. Are we that ass? Is she big? She sounds... Yeah, she's huge, bro. My baby's huge. Hey, brother, can you call out Manny Pacquiao for me on 2037? That's funny. I'm training for Pacquiao, and what's this? The pain that comes the next day after workout is insane. Absolutely. That's why you should always be trying to stay in your limit of 2 or 3 times a week rather than 5. I zoned out, my bad. Okay. What do you mean from YouTube? No one's talking. Oh yeah, no, I'm talking to my Zoom. So just to give you guys some outlook, I record this for you guys so you can learn, but I have a live conversation through Zoom with all my clients. I have 50 clients on the Abarca Fitness app. So if you guys are interested, or if you guys want some more education like this, if you go on my page, if you click on the link on my bio, there is a link to have a conversation with me to see if and how you can reach your potential and your results. All right, I love you all. Peace.